These highlights are proudly brought to you by Campolina, thoroughbred racing and breeding, and Landserve, delivering sustainable environmental solutions.
The matter under investigation today: who will be the winner of the much-coveted 2012 Campolina Melbourne to Warnambool? Will it be one of the Campolina 7? Will last year's orange-clad champion prevail again? Will the current Subaru NRS leader, flanked by his fast-finishing budget boys, search to retain, or John West take the honours? Will the trophy take a trip over the Tasman with one of the NZ lads? Or will the much-reinforced 2012 Drapac team make the others see red again?
Well, I don't know, but here we go. A mild and relatively still morning greeted a record 234 riders at the Werribee Racecourse for the start of the 2012 Warnie. Quite fitting, really, with the major sponsor being a thoroughbred racehorse business. A tightly packed peloton rolled off to a tentative start, and only 11 Ks in, a stack brought a good number of riders down, including Genesis Wealth Advisors Anthony Giacopo and Aaron Donnelly from Aussie Farmers Direct. This strung the peloton out, and an earlier established break took advantage of the situation and pushed hard off the front. While it was very early days for a successful break, the potential for damage was certainly present, with several teams having 2 riders in the group, including Sassy, Plan B and Drapac, through Will Walker and Gordon McCauley. The Cat 4 climb at 40 kilometres was awarded to Joshua Taylor and saw the break close down, but what damage had been done and to whom, only time would tell. The 2-kilometre long grind to the top of Dog Rocks, the Golden Plains Cat 4, had Sam Rutherford as the first man over. 70 kilometres in, and another attack was launched. Once again Drapac featured, and once again Gordon McCauley was riding the only way he knows how, aggressively, accompanied by former Warnie winner and teammate Reece Pollock, along with 7 others. Once again this break looked like a significant threat to any teams not represented. The Cressy Primary School, 122 kilometres into our journey, is where we started to get a little wet. As the drizzle settled in, the break was out to 6 minutes 36 on the peloton and had grown to 12 strong. Despite the extra numbers though, from here the lead dropped away, and with the lead now down to only 1 minute, the KOM points at the 178.5 K mark were taken by Gordon McCauley for Drapac, as the Cat 3 and the Victorian 200-kilometre champion prize loomed overhead. And so, with a slim lead coming into the first of the 2 Camperdown climbs, the break wanted some reward for their hard work. Reece attacked hard on the first of the 2, and there he stayed to take the Wyndham City Council Victorian 200-kilometre championship. Gordon McCauley second, showing, as always, he still had some legs. The peloton finally looking as though they'd shut the break down. But it was far from over, and at the Garvac Hotel Sprint, a further 28 Ks down the road, Drapac were throwing down the gauntlet again. This break of 2, Aaron Donnelly, Aussie Farmers Direct, who'd fought back from the 11K crash, and Dutchman Floris Goossenen of Drapac were out to 1 minute with only 34 Ks to go. It was looking like Drapac had played it perfectly and only needed to fight off the determined Donnelly, who after 80 Ks of riding to rejoin the peloton must have been feeling the pain. So with 100 metres to go and the peloton thundering down the hill behind them, Goossenen swung out wide off Donnelly. The pair mustered all they could to surge to the line. Donnelly tried to jump on the Goossenen's wheel, but the Dutchman had timed it all too well, taking the win in a time of 7 hours and 23 seconds. The 262-kilometre Campolina-sponsored classic completed with an average speed of 37.4 kilometres an hour. Damien Harris caught up with a jubilant Floris Goossenen.
Mate, strong ride out there. He's had a big day out. Drapac, plenty of numbers around, and he took a good chance late in the race.
Yeah, sure. Well, we don't it was not only me who took a good chance late in the race. We were like taking our chance all day. We were never in the defense. We never had to chase. So in the end, that worked out to have some fresh legs left. Like we had Gordon and Reese in the break all day, and yeah, that's how we could like save up all the energy. Like, don't save it by not jumping, but save it by not chasing.
Now, you've been on the Drapac squad for a couple of seasons now, so you really like this Asian Australian style racing. Your home country's Holland, so you're used to the winds and strong, long races. But what does it feel like to be part of history to win the Melbourne to Warnambool?
Yeah, well, yeah, last year I missed out on this race, and like all season everybody is talking in the team like, the Warnie, that's your race. You have to win it. It's like you will win it, and like it is a bit like what we're used to in Europe, but then actually to win it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a big race to have on your resume, and no doubt your Drapac team have done a fantastic effort here this weekend, and to be a winner of the Melbourne to Warnambool is a great to have on the resume.
Yeah, thanks.
So with Goosen in first and Donnelly second, Plan B's Bradley Hall out-sprinted the rest of the field to take third. Drapac dominated the day with Reece Pollock taking the 200k Victorian Championship, the SEW Eurodrive Sprint Jersey, the Lady Bay Resort KOM, and the team taking the team's classification. Genesis Wealth Advisors AJ took home the Scody Cup jersey, and Team Budget Forklifts Luke Davison the Cycling Australia Subaru NRS jersey. And so finished yet another epic battle in the 117-year history of the Campolina Melbourne to Warnambool. I hope you like watching it as much as we like bringing it to you. We'll see you next time. Please tell your mates to have a look.